How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Ranked Report. This week, we have a very cool team built by fellow UK player Jamie Boyt, which he used at the Malmo regionals to make day 2. I think he ended 10-4. I could be slightly wrong. Either way, he made a very, very solid run day 2 with this team, featuring some very strange picks. Most notably, as he called it, Banded Screamtail. So his Screamtail is running Power Band, which is an item that halves your speed, which is used for Trick Room, in this case. However, he chose Power Band over any of the other power items, or over Iron Ball, or anything like that, because he enjoyed telling people he was running Banded Screamtail, and he found it very entertaining. Yeah, that's kind of the big weird thing on this team, is Psychic Fang's Drain Punch, Howl, Trick Room, Terra Normal Screamtail. So Terra Normal there just to get around like Shadow Balls and stuff from Flutter Mains, which can be annoying. And then the rest of the team is built entirely around having Trick Room out. Now this is a very strange team because it's a hard Trick Room team with only one Trick Room setter. And the way Jamie explained this to me was basically he built the team to have enough bulk to be able to work outside of Trick Room as well. So obviously you want Trick Room to be up with this team. Like everything with this team pretty much is like minimum speed. Like Screamtail is min speed sassy. I think Brute Bonnet and Iron Hands are designed to be a little bit faster than Screamtail, just so that you can howl with Screamtail under Trick Room and then attack with Iron Hands and Brute Bonnet. But then like Torkoal's min speed, Tatsugiri is quiet min speed, which you don't see very often. Dondozo is the only Pokemon that has like any speed investment at all. And in fact, I think it's the only Pokemon that has 31 speed IVs. So yeah, that's kind of the basic premise is lead Screamtail plus something. Brute Bonnet and Iron Hands are going to be the obvious ones. And then like Fake Out or Rage Powder or whatever, set up Trick Room, and then go from there. A couple of interesting things to note on this team. First of all, Torkoal, very strange set. We've got Eruption, Overheat, Flare Blitz, and Protect. So Eruption and Overheat, both pretty standard. It's Charcoal, Terrafire, but this one has Flare Blitz because it is a Flutter Main killer. Torkoal, a lot of people don't know this because you see exclusively special sets pretty much all the time on Torkoal, but Torkoal's attack and special attack have the same base stat. And because this thing's running a minus speed nature rather than a minus attack nature, you can actually get a lot of damage out of a Charcoal boosted, sun boosted Flare Blitz. Like it'll one-shot most Flutter Main, I believe. And the other rationale he said he had for it was, first of all, if you clicked Overheat and you still want to do damage, then great. But also there were a lot of situations where it'd have Torkoal in under Trick Room, and it'd be clicking Eruption, it'd be threatening a double KO on the opposing team, and he'd have a Screamtail next to it with nothing better to do than click Howl. And so in situations like that, Flare Blitz can actually be quite nice to capitalise on Howl boosts from Screamtail. Brute Bonnet's a pretty standard set. Just interesting that it has booster energy, and also there's a Torkoal on the team. I'm not sure I'm 100% certain on the rationale behind that one, but I'm sure there is a rationale behind it. Yeah, it's standard Bullet Seed, Crunch Sport, Rage Powder. Often with Bullet Seed you'll see loaded dice rather than booster energy, but this one is booster energy. Also often on booster energy sets you'll see Seed Bomb over Bullet Seed. I guess Jamie just wanted the higher potential damage rather than, I guess we want guaranteed damage from Crunch. And then last up we have Dondozo Tatsugiri. Tatsugiri is Life Orb, which you don't see particularly often on Tatsugiri. Drake Medium Muddy Water pretty standard. Dragon Pulse, he's just gone for, like, obviously you don't need Icy Wind on this thing. You could run Taunt, I guess, if you really wanted to, but Dragon Pulse. It's a 100% accurate move, which otherwise Tatsugiri doesn't have, which is kind of nice. And Protect. And then Dondozo is Safety Goggles. So you'll normally see Dondozo with some kind of healing, usually leftovers, just so it can keep itself alive and keep abusing the huge stat boost it gets. But Goggles lets it take on a Moongus pretty comfortably, because it's Terra Steel. Clear Smog Moongus can't deal with it, and Spore Moongus can't deal with it because of Safety Goggles. And a Moongus could otherwise be a bit of a problem for this team, especially with Terra Water. But yeah, that's the team. It's super, super interesting. I don't often run like hard Trick Room like this, so I'm intrigued to see how well this goes. JB, if you're watching this and I play it very badly, I can only apologise. Yeah, this is Banded Screamtail. Let's jump into some battles. Okay, our first opponent of the day is running, it's the Darkspawn stuff. So this is almost certainly going to be like Scarf Lava Plume on GU in order to give well-baked body boosts to Darkspawn. I forgot, am I unaware or oblivious on the Dozo? Let's check oblivious, okay. Actually not that useful here. I mean, Dozo itself seems pretty decent. I mean, if I get Trick Rock, I'm super fine, right? Can I like Scream Tail Iron Hands or something? Like Torkoal. I'm tempted to bring Dozo, but I just don't. How do I deal with Chew? How do I deal with Chew outside of Trick Room? I just don't think I do is the issue. So maybe I do bring Dozo, and then bring like Trick Room back end. Like Dozo, Scream Tail, Tatsu, Torkoal or something like that. Ah no, but then I can't hit Darkspawn backend. That's very annoying. This is very, very annoying. I guess let's just go with the initial plan. Ugh. This does feel like a matchup where I have to win in the first Trick Room, basically. Just because there is so much offensive pressure from my opponent's team with like Chiyu, Great Tusk, all that stuff, that if I do not manage to like pretty much win the entire game in the first Trick Room, then I'm gonna struggle to deal with late game offense. We see Chiyu and Sarina. Okay, that's fine. So I can't fake out here, which I actually didn't think about when I was clicking my leads. So that's kind of on me. But I'm just gonna Trick Room here. I mean, Hans could just go close combat to Chiyu. Is that worth it? Honestly, I think it is worthwhile just to start picking up KOs as soon as possible. I don't think they can kill my Scream Tail from there. The only thing is this league gets around Brute Bonnet Scream Tail as well. Maybe I should have gone Dozo. Dozo would have actually been kind of fine here. Oh, Sarina switches, interesting. That's a really cute name. Briochien. That's so cute. I love that. I've never seen the French name for Darkspawn before. Briochien. That's really cute. Ghost is Ghost, yeah, fine. Oh no, a Lava Plume me. Hold on, this is all going very badly very quickly. It occurs to me. I should have seen this coming. I really should have seen this coming. This is giga obvious. No burns. Okay, I didn't burn my Iron Hands at least. I get TR up. I just can't hit this Darkspawn though is the issue. I'm just gonna Howl here and help. I guess Wild Charge the Tube. I'm pretty sure plus one Wild Charge to take this out. I just need to stop it from A, burning my Iron Hands, B, boosting up this Darkspawn even more. Because Darkspawn is going to be a nightmare to deal with. She goes out. Crap. Yeah. Dude, imagine thinking while playing Pokemon. That seems kind of fake, honestly. I mean, this will still do good damage. I know it's done a good chunk here. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can conserve Scream Tail here. I think I'm just going to Torkoal, and then do I go to Torkoal here? I think I'll honestly rather go into Bonnet. I'll just Heavy Slam the this guy, get some damage down on it. Plus one Heavy Slam still wouldn't do a decent chunk. I could have gone for another Howl there, but if I'm attacking with hands here, it's going to go to sleep, and I want some offensive pressure on the field next turn. I could have brought in Torkoal to deal with the Sarina, but I'm not that worried about the Sarina here, and I would rather just get some measures in place to deal with this Darkspawn. Okay, attack booster. Heavy Slam. Heavy Slum. critical damage. U-turn is not going to do very much. That was a crit. That's hilarious. Okay. Hans is going to go nap time. That's fine. That's in crunch range. Body press my hands. Fine. Fine. I mean, super. What is the super obvious play for me here? I actually don't know. I've got Spore onto either slot, should I want it? I don't think I can risk the, I don't think I can risk the Chiyu hitting me here and giving the, this guy another boost. Chiyu goes out. Okay. This is getting very annoying very quickly. Should have spored the Duxbun. They're going to Yule my Brood Bonnet now, aren't they? That's my prediction. Okay, they're protecting. That's fine. It gives me an extra turn to wake up here with Iron Hands. This is guaranteed turn to sleep, obviously. Spores. Serena has no way to hit poison types, and Duxbun also has no way to hit poison types. I'm not in the worst spot here. I think I just Spore Heavy Slam here, right? Serena's not really threatening either of my Pokemon. If Duxbun switches, they lose their boost, which works for me. Okay, they go for another Protect, that's fine. If I wake up here, I'm in really good shape, actually. Ah, okay. Unfortunate. I will Spore. TR, so I need to bring my Screen Tail back in, I need to get TR up again. So guaranteed sleep time on Duxbun. I'm pretty sure Serena can't KO me from here. I think I'd rather just take out the Serena and like hit around the Duxbun. Am I gonna kill Serena from this range? Probably not, right? Maybe it's better to just go for damage on Duxbun and go for a Trick Room. It's guaranteed damage on Duxbun, which is nice. I'm gonna drop my attack. Oh, I need to be wary of that actually. Let's see, that's actually a pretty reasonable chunk of damage. 3, okay. Not bad. Okay, so I can kill the dog here. I think I do kill the dog here, actually. I think I just go Howl and Bullet Seed into the puppy. I'm not worried about it. I could just go Howl and Crunch to take out the Serena. So I think they're going to try and protect if they do anything here. I'm not worried about Serena, am I? No, I'd rather go for the Bullet Seed. Because if they stay asleep here, I'm in really good shape. Okay. That's fine, I get a free Howl off. Bullet Seed protect, obviously. That's how that works. Scream Tail. I'm dead to burn there, aren't I? I am, just about. Oh, wait, no, hold on, I did my maths wrong, I'm not dead to burn. Okay, that's really good, because that's a free Howl there. We'll just Bullet Seed here. The problem here is I only have 3 turns left to Trick Room after this, or including this actually. So if they just keep Chew for back end, I'm kind of stuck. I mean, I'll just Howl again. I don't really have anything else to do. Okay. Bonnet will now clear out the dog. I should have ignored the dog. I don't think I needed to focus down the Daxman that hard. If this hits twice, I don't actually kill this. Okay, thank God. I'm assuming this is just drop kick into my... could just be U-turn. Just drop kick, keep my attack down. The benefit of an additional Howl. This does mean Torkoal can just kind of come in and go crazy here. They can't bring in Chiyu. I mean, I guess technically they can. Oh, sorry, unbundled. Both of these Pokemon are dead to Eruption. That is nice. Oh no, don't boost your speed. I mean... I'm guessing this is just protect, if they have protect on that thing. If they have protect, then you know, protect and not protect, but... I mean, there's nothing else I can do about this. Might as well just... I'll... Bullet Seed... whatever. Bullet Seed this, I guess. Do they still have Terra? No, they Terra Ghosted, of course. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it makes a scrap of difference here what I do. I guess I can... Bullet Seed the Sarina, because this switch might have been slightly better, but... Yeah, protect. No protection Sarina, it's fine. Okay, very nice. Bonnet +1. Yeah, I'll just... They're gonna click double protect. Oh! Okay. I mean, I guess. I don't know why my opponent forfeited there. If they got a double protect on bundle, they're actually not in terrible shape. Even if they don't get a double protect on bundle, they're not in awful shape with Chiyu. I guess they're probably... No, actually, no, they're not going to be able to kill my Brute Bonnet in one shot, are they? Yeah, no, okay, fair enough. Sure, well, we managed to maneuver a second trick from there. I maybe could have played slightly better by not focusing down the Daxman as hard as I did. I don't think I needed to. Just it wasn't immediately threatening. I could always deal with that in the late game. I think maybe getting rid of Sarina might have been a bit better just to keep my Screamtail around. And I could just keep howling up my my Brute Bonnet, but... I mean, that game was still a good example of how the team wants to operate, right? It gets tricked from up, you click Howl with your Screamtail, and then... Oops, apologies. And then you just press buttons with your big physical attackers. Okay, we have a second battle, and we are up against... Oh, okay. It's like a variation of New Balance. Grimsnarl, Tinglu, Iron Hands, Fluttermane, Great Tusk, Amoonguss. I'm seeing potential screen setup with Iron Hands here. Screamtail's great for that because I have Psychic Fangs, which breaks screens. Could be Hands here. Could also be Bonnet. Is Bonnet worth leading? Bonnet feels less risky into a Flutter Mane, for example. I guess I do have Heavy Slam into Flutter Mane, actually. This seems fine. And then... Can I bring Dozo to this one? I think I'd rather bring the Bonnet, to be honest. I can't remember what JB said Dozo Tatsugiri was for. I remember it being for something, but I can't remember what that something was. I don't really want to bring Dozo-less Tatsu. The question is now, how do I get around this Amoonguss? I could bring Dozo to get around the Amoonguss, honestly. That might have been a slightly better move, because if they lead Amoonguss here, I guess I could fake out the Amoonguss if they lead it, unless they're Cobra Cloak or Terra Ghost or something. If they are either of those things, I will weep. Okay, what we got? Crystal, Tinglu. What are they doing with the Tinglu here? Because I don't imagine they're trying to set up. TL here, I guess. I don't think there's any point going for a fake out here into either of these ones. I'm just going to close combat the Tinglu. Heroic. Oh, they're just going to try and double down my Iron Hands. I think that's fine. Oh, no, they're not going to try and double down my Iron Hands. They are going to do very little. Let's combat. How much damage is this doing? Pretty good chunk. I'll take that. And see how we go. Okay, Iron Hands is dead to a Spirit Break here, worth noting. And it's lefty, so they do a Protect on Tinglu. I could make a read here, which I do not hate doing, and go for Howl Heavy Slam. If they're lefties, they probably have Protect. And like, I don't need to take the KO on this, because if they get a KO on one of my Pokemon, I can bring in whatever I have in the back and just start bullying them. Like, I can bring in Torkoal or Brute Bonnet in this situation and be absolutely fine. Yeah, they're good Protect, okay. So maybe I'll lose my hands this turn, but with a team like this, it's always worthwhile to make early game trades, or almost always worthwhile to make early game trades. Actually, they're reflected, so I don't lose anything. But and the reason I say that is because ooh, that did a lot. Okay, just because it's so valuable to get as much damage and as many KOs as you can in your first Trick Room. That it's pretty much always worth like trading one's early game to get momentum and get free switches, force your opponent to lose switching power. So my opponent has a Reflect up, but as soon as I clear out one of these dark types, I can just go for a what am I saying? I can go for a Psychic Fangs. Just clear out the screens immediately. Okay, they go for a light screen. I mean, yeah, Grimstall's dead that turn. They don't even attempt to protect. Drain Punch, big damage. Oh, 1 HP back, let's go. And then close combat will polish off the Tinglu. And that's another reason we have like close combat over something like Drain Punch on Iron Hands on this team. It's just because, again, that early game damage is so much more valuable than long game longevity when you're running what is effectively a hard Trick Room team with one Trick Room setup. Like, getting the most value out of those Trick Room turns is so valuable that, or so important, that running that additional early game damage is pretty much always going to be worth sacrificing a little bit of longevity for. Reno and Iron Hands, okay, that's a bit annoying. I've revealed Heavy Slam. They can fake out my Iron Hands. I break their... Fake out Iron Hands, I break their screens. They kill my hands. I bring in... How many times I can trick them? 2, I bring in Bonnet, Spore, Pow, Psychic Fangs again. I think this ends up working for me. I'm just going to keep them honest. Okay, they do fake me out here. I was also kind of thinking that if it's a screens team, there's a reasonable chance they don't have fake out, because they're just going to be like Sword Stance hands. But I guess with no AV on Tinglu, it's unlikely. It's a Citrus. Okay. Sure. Flinch, so I'll probably use my hands here. They're going to be, yeah. Okay. Let's go Bonnet. I haven't used my Terra this game. Yeah, Terra Poison Bonnet is super good here. But I think I'm more content to bring in Terra Poison Bonnet after Trick Room's over. Right, those are up. That's fine. Speed booster, that's fine. Attack boost here is also really nice. That gives me a life orb boost on this Psychic Fangs, which still won't be enough to kill, mind you, but deal a lot of damage. And then I think this is the kind of situation where Overheat's actually super sick. Do I even need to? I could just erupt. Eruption Psychic Fangs will take out the Iron Hands. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Assault Vest. Yeah, this feels a bit safer. I could flare, but it's a proof of concept. Oh, that just kills the Iron Hands. Oh, of course it's not Assault Vest, is it? I was playing like it was Assault Vest. Yeah, okay, I've got no reason to do anything else. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I kind of wanted to flare, but it's the Flutter Mage just to prove a point. I'm actually going to quickly run that calc 1 second. Torkoal. This no for Flerlets. I'm going to go for Flutter Mane. So, oops. I'm up the bulky proto set. Oh, actually, Flavorless is not a guaranteed kill. It does like 88 to 104. Charcoal. Okay, so it's definitely the correct way to do that. Yeah, proof of concept, it can kill if you just smack it real hard. Yeah, okay. That is going to be it for this episode. This has been a very... Well, this is a very fun team. Something very different. Again, I can't remember exactly what Jamie said the Dondozo was used for. I'm sure I will figure it out when I come across it. But, yeah, it's a fun team. Very, very interesting to use. Very, very slow Howl Scream Tail. And I imagine that is something that like nobody has lines into when they practice for regionals. Which is part of the reason it was so successful, I think. As always, if you enjoyed, please do leave a like on the video, sub to the channel if you haven't done so already, and go follow me on Twitch, link that is in the description. And I will see you all next time. Bye bye.